and it too announced its regional origins with a swagger. And it too announced its regional origins with a swagger.
As we say in Granada land, no star, good night.
Saying from the north, as if they owned it, still looks possibly defiant today.
54 years. Caroline Aherne and Michael Parkinson all made early appearances here.
As we say in Granada land, no star, good night.
These studios have certainly left their mark. Andy Bonner, Granada Reports, Manchester.
I've got that print.
London. One Granada programme that was both cheap and important to Sydney was What the Papers Say. 6, 5, 4, 3.
Neither. As we say in Granada land, no star, good night.
My very first experience of being at
5, 4, 3. 5, 4, 3. In action.
Tonight's World in Action deals with conditions in a mental hospital. Some people may find this distressing.
Growing up with the Granada symbol and Granada television as part.
You're looking in on Channel 9, Granada.
Studios across the land.
Thank you for calling. This is the Granada phone answering service. As your request will be recorded, please say your name, address, and phone number if possible, and spell out the street and town, then give the advertisers you are interested in. Please speak slowly and clearly. Thank you for calling. This is the Granada phone answering service. As your request will be recorded, please say your name, address, and phone number if possible, and spell out the street and town, then give the advertisers you are interested in. Please speak slowly and clearly.
This is Granada. Well, we must apologise to you for a break in transmitting tonight's programmes, which began at 7 o'clock. And for all Coronation Street fans who've been waiting for the latest developments in the street, and particularly between Mike Baldwin and Deirdre and Ken Barlow, our particular apologies. But at the same time, our assurance that you won't miss anything, because tonight's episode will be shown next Wednesday night at 7:30. That's the usual Coronation Street time. Now, the rest of tonight's programmes are as advertised, beginning in a few moments' time with Quincy, investigating a plane crash at sea and discovering, to his horror, that the 97 people aboard died needlessly. At 10:30, Celebration evokes the life and works of Thomas de Quincey, whose existence was torn between agony and ecstasy by an enduring addiction to opium. Born in Manchester, de Quincey became a best-selling writer with the publication of his famous work, Confessions of an English Opium Eater. He's been called the Harold Robbins of his time. That's in Celebration at 10:30. Our final programme at 11:25. Here's another case for private investigator Joe Mannix. So those are our programmes for the rest of this Monday evening, and once again, our apologies for any inconvenience you may have been caused by our inability to transmit during the past 2 hours. And now, Jack Klugman as police pathologist Quincy.
Otto isn't very well, so we've had to cancel tonight's edition of Today Tonight. We hope she'll be better soon, but it means that we've had to bring forward, by 10 minutes, tonight's for adults only film. The question is, where's Jack?
Now in Granada, we're off to a mountain in the north of Sweden in search of Father Christmas.
Sunday means entertainment here on Granada.
Well, now on Granada, Audrey Hepburn and Albert Finney star in the Sunday matinee, a light-hearted story of a couple that takes a perceptive look over their 12 years of marriage. 2 for the road.
Here on Granada, the national news from ITN.
Musical celebration for Granada's 30th birthday. It begins this Saturday.
And if music be to your liking, who better to demonstrate than Art Blakey, captured live in concert at Ronnie Scott's.
This is Granada. Back now to Fenn Street for a comedy classic.
But now Alistair Burnett and Sandy Gall bring us tonight's news at 10. This is Granada.
And Granada Television, based in Manchester, thought they had the perfect man for the job.
This is Granada. Now, Clive James on television.
This is Granada, and now Ian Holmes stars in A Tale of the Unexpected.
Well, now can you spot those who will tell the truth? Well, now, can you spot those who will tell the truth?
This is Granada. Now over to ITN for the news this Christmas Eve.
This is Granada. Now we're counting down to ITV's Telethon 90.
10, 9.
ITV is brought to you by Granada.
Now, an update on the situation in the Gulf from ITN's Richard Bath.
This is Granada. Well, now, the story of two newlyweds who experience the Amityville horror.
On Channel 4 now, Nuns on the Run. This is Granada.
On Granada now, Frank Sinatra and Trevor Howard star in the World War II drama, Von Ryan's Express.
Well, now on Granada, for news of the afternoon soccer, here's Elton Wellesby with the results surveys.
Does your
This is not a time of euphoria.
Flying start. Current affairs, it's 25% of the ITV national network. It's factual. #1 slot in the ratings. Entertainment programs developed by Granada continue to shine. Issues of social concern. This year, Granada created the jobs created by Flying Start. Current affairs programs like Granada Up Front.
A mill pond.
Now the news and sport from ITN. This is Granada.
This is Granada. Now, second thoughts. And Faith doesn't approve of Hannah's latest love. But then she wouldn't, would she?
I've chosen to take. I've chosen to take.
Bob Greaves has a new series to solve all your problems. That's right after Granada Tonight.
Now, with the latest reports from around the northwest, this is Granada News.
Tape order, it's Montel Williams.
Speak to Gemma Gofton. Hiya, Gemma.
Hi guys, how are you?
Here's the programme looking at comedy, especially in the northwest.
The South Bank show is followed at 12 by an alternative look at religious issues in Sunday night. You're watching Granada. Now we join ITN. Now Melvin Bragg introduces the South Bank show. Fiona Phillips and Stephen Chalk take an alternative look at religious topics and continue their examination of the 7 deadly sins.
Crime prevention is the subject with Dimbleby in 15 minutes. You're watching Granada Television. Now, the latest news headlines from right around our region. Now, a major discussion about how to prevent and curtail crime.
Now in Granada, the concluding part of Heartbreak Ridge, starring Clint Eastwood.
Spot the difference. 3 weeks ago, Granada were using this logo, and now they... Switch to this one. This is more than simple cosmetics. It's all part of a carefully planned strategy. Most of the ITV companies have recently changed their logos to say they're part of one network. Was designed to make them stand out from the supermarket of...
Also tonight, an extra spin-off edition of Coronation Street at 10, followed at 10:30 by new comedy Lucy Sullivan is Getting Married. Now it's news time at 6:30. The Sports Zone is on ITV2 now. Here, it's Emmerdale.
Now, classic comedy with Eric and Ernie, Morecambe and Wise.
Cogs and Sprinks' mission to find the long-lost crystals leads them to more adventures. The timekeepers of the millennium is at 1. A very good afternoon to you. Now, all the news that's important to us from right around our region. A very good afternoon to you. Now, all the news that's important to us from right around our region. A very good afternoon to you. Now, all the news that's important to us from right around our region.
Schools news and previews coming up at 1:30. We're on the ball after the latest headlines. Schools news and previews coming up at 1:30. We're on the ball after the latest headlines.
Now, with all the analysis of last night's election results and the rest of the day's news, it's Granada Tonight.
A very good afternoon to you. Now, all the news that's important to us from right around our region.
Schools news and previews coming up at 1:30. We're on the ball after the latest headlines.
Over on the ITV Sport channel now, the Matchday programme previews all the weekend's football. Oh, we've girl power over on ITV2 with the Spice Girls Were Just Wannabes. But here, the main evening news.
Easier. Regional ITV1. It's the business.
He loved no one's company more than his own, but he brought a cheeky smile to millions. The unforgettable Benny Hill tonight at 9:30. But first, memory's a problem for suspects at Sun Hill.
And as you've just seen, there are some programme changes because of the terrorist attacks in the US today. But now, as usual, we go to Emmerdale.
Well, many thanks for your company. The time has now come for me to say farewell. So from Neil Didsbury, goodbye.
Back to Sunday now. Monkey Business is next, so I've just a moment to say goodbye. This is Helen Aitken signing off. Thanks for listening.
We've a new crime thriller set on the south coast in the 1940s. Foyle's War, tonight from 8 after Coronation Street. Now all the latest from the northwest. Granada News with Mike Hall. Interview with the Vampire, late night horror, Wednesday 11:35. Now this week's look at the world of art. Well, that's just about it from me. As you may know, our colleagues in London take over continuity from 9:25 this morning. So, on behalf of our northern team and all the past Granada announcers since 1956, this is Bob Preedy bidding you a fond farewell.
Is ITV1. First with the region's news. This is Granada Reports. Is ITV1. First with the region's news. This is Granada Reports.
Friday night, you're watching ITV1 Granada and the true story of one of the most famous murders in the region now. You may find some scenes in this programme disturbing. Friday night, you're watching ITV1 Granada and the true story of one of the most famous murders in the region now. You may find some scenes in this programme disturbing.
It's The Bill in half an hour, right after a trip down memory lane. With Joan Bakewell, Dave Spikey and Tom O'Connor. It's 100 years of family life on The Way We Were.
Friday night, you're watching ITV1 Granada and the true story of one of the most famous murders in the region now. You may find some scenes in this programme disturbing. Friday night, you're watching ITV1 Granada and the true story of one of the most famous murders in the region now. You may find some scenes in this programme disturbing. Celebrity gossip, King entertainment, Christmas present buying. We've got the lot. It's a brand new series of The Afternoon Show. Celebrity gossip, King entertainment, Christmas present buying. We've got the lot. It's a brand new series of The Afternoon Show. Celebrity gossip, King entertainment, Christmas present buying. We've got the lot. It's a brand new series of The Afternoon Show. Celebrity gossip, King entertainment, Christmas present buying. We've got the lot. It's a brand new series of The Afternoon Show.
A new age dance class doesn't go down too well in Celebrity Fit Club at 8. But first on ITV1, we're launching this year's lottery project to help you improve your local community. It's the People's Millions.